Good afternoon from COP28. Very pleased to welcome Mr. Rasso Bartenschlager, General Manager of Masaood Power. We have a very good story, interesting. We are at COP28. Please let us know more about this very interesting, offering that you have.
Yeah, sure. First of all, thank you for being here. We're also very excited to be here. Now, what you can see here on the back is basically a project which we have here in Fujairah. So it's an emirate here in the United Arab Emirates. And what we do with this project, basically, we deliver 100% green energy. Green energy means we are using solar panels, we're using batteries, and then obviously we have our microgrid controller, which actually combines and controls the system. The electricity on this particular plant is used for a carbon capture plant, means the plant itself vacuums the carbon out of air, chemically combines it with water, and then it gets injected in the ground. So the beauty of this project is, first of all, the energy is coming from pure, green, sustainable energy. And obviously the carbon capture plant is reducing the carbon footprint from air, means that it's actually carbon footprint negative as a total. So we're very excited about it, and I think that's a part of the future to actually get into this energy transition where carbon footprint can be reduced.
Yeah, you just announced that it's in Fujairah in the UAE. Any idea why Fujairah in particular?
The area was chosen because of the rock formation in one hand.
Exactly, that's my question.
And then obviously it's a kind of a polluted area where it makes sense to vacuum the carbon out of it, because if there's no carbon in air, there's no use.
So now you are supplying power basically for ADNOC, one of the ADNOC services.
The power plant itself belongs to ADNOC and Masta,
okay.
And we are supplying here the energy. And it's completely independent, so physically we don't have people on site to control it.
So you're doing carbon captures as well?
This is done by the plant itself.
Yes.
So we're delivering the energy here.
All right, okay. And what about carbon offset?
We don't do anything with the offset itself, but the operator may do that.
All right, so this is very interesting. What next after this one for this division, this type of business?
This plant, as you can see here, was actually a concept for EV charging.
Exactly.
Which, if you want to go here.
Yes, that's SHAMS. SHAMS, Charge Plus Go.
Yeah.
As you know, the UAE is very much focusing on EVs. Yeah. The market is growing big time. Watch out our article that's really revealing very big facts on the EV sector in the UAE and in the region across. So please let us know more about, of course, charging is a major factor for EVs.
Yeah.
Especially in the remote areas.
Yeah. It's an enabler actually for e-mobility, I would say.
Yes.
So SHAMS Plus, first of all, is a Masaood registered brand.
Yes.
So it belongs to us. So again, here what we do with SHAMS Plus is we have the solar plant on one hand, we have two batteries on the other side, and we have a fast charger to fast charge vehicles. The beauty of this concept is basically that it can be completely off-grid. So where there is no electricity, we deliver electricity for charging. So in long distance areas or in rural areas where there's no electricity or not enough electricity, we can do the fast charging part of it. Now with this concept what we have here, we aim for 100 kilometers for 10 minutes charging,
yes,
which again is extending the range of the vehicle. And like I said, this is only the EV charging part of it, but it's an enabler for e-mobility in general.
That's in remote areas.
Remote areas.
And what about it's off the grid? What about any possibility to have it within the grid?
Yeah, I mean, to have it in grid makes only sense if you have it in hybrid version.
Exactly,
meaning
that's
you
what
have
I want to talk. Hybrid energy, it's a new concept, basically. The transition might be a bit lengthy, all right, between from zero to green to 100%. So what are you offering in terms of hybrid?
I mean, this plant is very easy to combine.
Especially hybrid would be in special remote areas.
Remote areas or in areas where there's not enough electricity to fast charge.
Yes.
So we have here a combination of obviously green energy. We have the battery as well. So we can actually support the grid where it does not support fast charging.
Yeah.
So here it's very important that it can be a standalone, which this particular model is aimed for, but it can be also combined, and it's a hybrid solution with an existing, but it's not a strong enough grid. You still can do the fast charging part.
We are in the Middle East, as we said, about the transportable or mobile, energy solutions that we just talked about. Please tell us more, because as you know, the UAE is very much focusing on relief efforts, for example, in Palestine, in Egypt, and so many. Please let us know about it.
So, I mean, the concept is very simple. We deliver energy from sun. So when it comes to relief missions or when it comes to crisis situations, Our power plant here can be, in a way, mobile. So physically, we put it in a container. You have it next day somewhere. You install it in one day, and the electricity is available. It's available through solar during daytime, but with the battery, obviously, during nighttime. And actually, here we can support mobile hospitals, temporary camps, which obviously helps in many different cases.
So portable solar
Yes,
solutions,
correct.
power solutions immediately, within 24 hours, any place.
Yeah. You either put it on a truck, you put it in the plane. It's
And-
deploy, plug and play.
And it's across the region, not only in UAE, you can do it anywhere.
Anywhere in the world. Obviously, you need the sun.
Yes. So, okay. So it's not only for the vehicles, for anything.
no.
And what is the size, basically, of power that you can
I
supply?
mean, it starts very small, where you can actually power a container.
Yes.
But the size of this plant, easily you can have a camp with, let's say, 500 to 800 people.
Yeah.
So size is not a problem.
Yes.
It's just a matter of space.
How many plants how many portable stations do you have, for example?
I mean, this portal station we have actually in stock today.
Yes.
So if you come, I need
have-
10, I need 15. I
Okay.
can deliver tomorrow.
You can deliver. All right. And what about in service and safety?
I mean, we have plug and play, so there is no problem with safety. So physically, you don't have to do anything. You don't have to connect certain things, which, let's say, in a normal solar plant you would do. The safety aspect is not a problem. Servicing, there's no servicing except cleaning the panels.
Yeah. Last question, in terms of feasibility, commercial feasibility, how attractive is it?
I mean, obviously, the region is looking for, let's say, return of investment on
Absolutely.
very short term.
That's-
Plants like this in Germany or in Europe would be actually depreciated over a period of 20 years.
Yes.
We are far away from 20 years. We are talking about depends on the battery size, between 3.5 and 4.5 years. So
Wow.
that's much shorter. So it really makes sense.
Green finance, are you offering any green finance for?
We don't do it directly. However, we get more and more, let's say, finance houses coming to us and say,
Exactly.
here's the money, please bring us a project. So this is obviously something now we to find the end user and say, there's the solution, there's the money, where to use it.
Last question, in terms of the human capital, how many people would be working on such place?
The plant which you can see behind us, there's nobody on site.
Nobody.
Nobody.
All right.
So you don't need extremely skilled laborers or whatsoever. This is installed and it's running by itself.
Here?
Here's the same. I mean, obviously you have here the human interface when it comes to charging. So there's an operational, let's say, aspect to it. So somebody you need here, but this is one person.
So it's fully certified in terms of safety and all that.
all yeah.
Rasso, thank you very much for
Thank
being
you very
with us
much.
today.
Thanks for having me.
Thank you very much.